Drop the gift emoji if you love receiving gifts. And drop this emoji if you feel like you're not the best gift giver. And conflict arises in connections when someone's love language is receiving gifts, yet they're attached to a person who is uncomfortable giving gifts. And Dr. Gary Chapman wrote this amazing book called The 5 Love Languages, where he identifies the 5 ways that people give and receive love. And they are words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts. Comment below what yours is. And once again, they are acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts. Now, if you don't know your love language, click on the link in the description box to take the assessment. And when you take it, I suggest you take it 2 times in 2 different ways. Now, the first way you would take it is how you will want someone to speak and show their love to you. The second way you take it is how you speak and show your love to others. Because sometimes we want to hear and receive a love language that's different than the love language that we speak and give. So when you take it 2 different ways, it just shows you both perspectives. Now, 5 signs that someone's love language is receiving gifts is 1, when someone does something as small as picking up your favorite snack or drink. It makes you feel so special because it makes you feel like they were thinking about you. 2, you love being surprised with big or small gifts because it makes you feel appreciated. 3, you keep and display your gifts for a long time. Like when people give you birthday cards, you display them, you keep them and you display them. 4, it takes you a long time to let go of your gifts. So if someone buys you flowers, even after the flowers done died, what you done did is drain the water out of the vase and you just keep the dead flowers, just looking at them, because every time you look at them, it just reminds you how much that person cares about you. And then, you get all the feels and you feel so special and you feel so loved, and it's just beautiful. Or people can get you balloons, right? And even after the balloons done deflated, y'all, you done hung them up, and it's 3 months later. Mother's Day was in May, we in August, and it's just like, oh well, like, I still feel loved. I still feel like the number one mom. I'm keeping them up. Like, if it takes you a long time to let go of your gifts, this is your love language, okay? And the 5th one is you look forward to holidays because you know you're going to get a gift. Now, comment below the numbers that most apply to you. And once again, they were 1, someone giving you a small gift, even something as small as your favorite snack from the grocery store, your favorite drink from your favorite fast food restaurant, is like so special and so significant to you because it makes you feel thought about and cared for. 2, you love all gifts, big or small, because it makes you feel appreciated. 3, you keep and display your gifts. 4, it takes you a long time to let go of your gifts. And 5, you look forward to holidays because you look forward to getting a gift. Now, 5 signs that receiving gifts is not your love language is 1, if someone picks up something small for you, like your favorite snack or your favorite drink, you're like, okay, cool, thanks, but it's not a big or a significant deal to you. 2, you think small gifts like flowers and stuff are a waste of money, and you could think of other and better ways to spend that money, so you really don't encourage the gesture. 3, you do not keep or display your gifts for a long time. Like, you probably don't even know where them birthday cards are, and if you do know where they are, they're in the trash. And that just overlaps with number 4. You don't hang on to your gifts for a long time. Your gifts are there for a short time and a good time, but not a long time, okay? You like, my birthday was last week. These cards are going out. Mother's Day was last month. These cards are going out. And 5 is getting gifts is not a big deal for you on holidays. Like, if someone gets you a gift, that's really nice. And if they don't, it's not a big deal and you won't be upset. Now, if not receiving gifts is your love language, comment below the numbers that most resonated with you. And these signs are just something I put together really quickly, but I really want you guys to take the assessment. I really want you guys to click on the link in the description box and take the assessment so that you can know what your love language is. And I equally encourage you to do this with your loved ones so that you can know theirs and you guys can start speaking it to each other and having more love and less conflict in your connections. Now, some people get uncomfortable when they learn that receiving gifts is someone's love language because they believe that the gifts have to be expensive and extravagant. But nothing can be further from the truth because people who have this love language, the two most important things is that the gifts are thoughtful and tangible. That's it. Not expensive and extravagant, but thoughtful and tangible. And this is significant because when they look at those gifts, they're reminded of how much you care about them. Because to people with this love language, the gift is about value. It's not about money. It's about value. It's about them being able to tangibly look at something you've given them and think, wow, this person loves me enough. This person cares about me enough. This person appreciates me and values me enough to go out of their way and get me flowers. They spend 30 minutes of their day reading a bunch of cards to find the one that would best describe how they feel about me. You know, those gestures are not about how expensive or how extravagant something was. It's about how thoughtful it was. And then having the tangible card or the tangible thing in front of you allows you to like just think about that person and your connection with that person every time you see it. So let's talk about some do's and don'ts when connected with someone with this love language. Now, do have a conversation about it. You know, ask, what are some ways I can show I care through gift giving? You know, and if this is your love language, do spend some time thinking about some small, big, and in between gifts that you would like from people. And don't just think about it, write it down. You know, the shortest pencil is better than the longest memory. A lot of us think we have the best memory in the world. If we see something, we're like, yo, it'd be so nice if someone got me that for this holiday or this occasion. And then we forget what it was. We forget where you can find it at, all those different things. So I encourage you, you know, to bookmark it on your phone, take a note, write it down, like take a picture of it, do whatever you have to do so that you have some good gift ideas to share with the people who love you and want to show their love in that way. Additionally, when having the conversation, it is important to talk about expectations and it's important to talk about budget. Now, when I say expectations, what I mean is what's a good regular interval to give gifts. And budget, it's important to tell a person, okay, when we're talking small gifts, what I'm thinking is like $10 to $50. When we're talking big gifts, I'm thinking this price point, this price range. Like, it's important to really have those conversations so that you can have more love and less conflict in your connections. And when you guys agree upon a regular interval, do give them those gifts on a regular interval. Like, a lot of people will agree to like, okay, I can give you flowers every pay period. So every 2 weeks, they go to the store and they get flowers. You know, and I'm going to give y'all a little cheat code. The grocery store has amazing flowers, but Trader Joe's has the best, most affordable bouquets I've ever seen. Like, their bouquets are so beautiful and they're like $6, y'all. Y'all can go there and rack up. Drop the flower emoji if you know the vibes. Now, don't forget to give special gifts on special dates like birthdays and holidays and anniversaries or any other significant milestone in their life. So what I need y'all to do right now, pause the video, okay, is set some calendar reminders on your phone to give yourself time to plan and prepare. Because people who have this love language, like, they really anticipate holidays and birthdays and these special dates. They anticipate special things on these special dates. And if you wait until the last minute, all the reservations are going to be booked and gone. And even the best gifts, the best cards, all of that stuff is going to be going, and you're going to be left with leftovers. And it's going to make the person you care about feel unspecial and unimportant and unappreciated on this special holiday. So if that's not what you want to happen, I'm telling you, pause the video, set your little reminders, set your little timers, get it together, because when this is a person's love language and you miss a special date and you don't have a special gift or a special day planned, it's received as an act of harm. And then instead of depositing and filling up their love tank, you're draining and depleting it, and you're not giving them acts of love, you're giving them acts of harm. And on holidays, I need y'all to take it a step further, okay? So if you're the real MVP and you're like, okay, every other week I get her flowers from the grocery store, I'm keeping a smile on her face, she's happy, she feels love, wonderful. On holidays, go to the florist, okay? Don't go to the grocery store. And honestly, on the grocery store, they like double the prices anyway. So you're better off going to a florist. You're better off getting a Groupon to have them delivered, or you can switch it up. On a holiday, if you normally get her flowers, get her some chocolate covered strawberries. Switch it up. Do something different. It's a special day, so you have to do something special and out of the ordinary. Another don't is don't just take, give. So even if this is the love language that you want people to speak to you, you also need to speak this to others. And this is important in every connection. So in like a parent-child connection, I get it. Your parents are the ones with the job and with the stability, but they're also the ones that provide for you every single day. They put food in your stomach and clothes on your back and a roof over your head and everything else every single day. So, when good things happen to you, let's say you get money for a birthday, a holiday, you're working, whatever, it's important to put 10 or so dollars aside. You know what I mean? And you can just give your parents $10 and say, hey, lunch is on me today. Thanks, Dad, for all you do. Thanks, Mom, for all you do. Lunch is on me today. Additionally, in your romantic connection, let's say your partner is the breadwinner, so they pay the majority of the bills, and granted, they make most of the money, but it's nothing wrong with you doing nice things for them at times as well. You can give them money and say, hey, babe, here's some money, get your hair cut. Hey, babe, here's some money, get your nails done. Just because you're not the breadwinner and just because you're used to them speaking gifts to you doesn't mean that you can't find wonderful opportunities to show that you love them and you care as well, and you can speak gifts to them. And a thing to keep in mind is that it doesn't have to be equal. It just has to be reciprocal. And I think that's what trips people up. People think like, oh, like my mom or dad make all this money, or, oh, my partner makes all this money. This $20 gift or this $40 gift is not a big deal. No, it is. You would be so surprised how valued and how special and how appreciated a person feels when they get a gift, especially if they know that it was a financial sacrifice on your behalf. So remember, it doesn't have to be equal. It just has to be reciprocal. And for all of you guys who are watching this, I have a gift for you. I want to give you the gift of a clean house at a very cheap price. So when you look in the description box, you'll see my referral link to a cleaning service. Go there. You're going to get my discount. They're going to hook you up and you're going to get the self-care. You can take a nap. You can go get your nails done, go get a massage, go work out, whatever, because the time you would spend cleaning your house, somebody else is going to do it for you. Okay. So stop what you're doing right now and click on that link. Or you could give it as a gift and send that person to your parents' house, send that person to your bestie's house, send that person to your partner's house, and clean their house as a gift that you just re-gifted, but who cares? Because a gift is a gift. Okay. Now, in closing, little gifts mean a lot to people with this love language because the gifts do not have to be expensive and extravagant. They just have to be thoughtful and tangible because the gift is about value. It's not about money. So like, share, and subscribe. And also comment below some other topics you want me to talk on, and we will talk soon. Bye.